Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Standpoint, he should not be solo killed by a Cassante. That should not, in theory, happen. I mean, look.
All right.
Look, he can. Cassante does Cassante days, dash forward and hit the Q, another Q, and he hit the third Q in and knocks him up.
Pathing.
Non-standard approaches to gameplay.
Yeah.
That
Oh, ooh. Not sure how Cuz missed that one. Gonna force the ult out. And Sponge gonna keep on getting to work on this one, just relying on his bottom lane and saying, okay, you gotta keep me safe. Here's the ult to come out. Ondil trying to hook on in. He's just gonna try to flash away, but he's in a lot of trouble now. First blood given over to Satab. And now DRX position on this dragon.
Dragon's like, I'm going. I want to be the new mid lane dragon. They put a new. I heard they put a little baby dragon in the game. I want to be a champion too. Sponge going in.
Flash on in, flash out from Cuz. Does give some time now for Bull and Bulldog to just poke him down. No ult here for Satab either, but a potential knock up. Cuz got the angle, but he's not going to get the steal. That's very nice snipe this time around from Sponge. Ondil is here, and he's just going to kind of walk next to him and give the kill over to Bull. Still gets the assist.
Yeah, I mean,
so
the way it was complex, you lost your Yone ult, but you were still able to get into a position where you could smite that dragon, keep Cuz at bay, and
Cuz really wants a bub.
He wants a bub.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, just give it up. It's just 1 point grub. Oh my god, he's gonna go down. And yeah, I mean, it would have been really nice to get one.
To dive on the Ondil, and then could have been disastrous. They don't. They turn to Dragon. I think part of this ult play from Satab, the aggression there, is to give them the extra space, maybe because it's nearby. Sponge is going to come over here. He actually has ult. They might want this.
Trying to go in onto this. I mean, the TP's coming out. They do have the burst damage. Down he goes. Very nicely done. The Yone alone, I'm not sure if he's got the damage. He's very fed.
Dragon down. How well can they turn? These are the questions Sponge is going to have to answer.
I mean, TP's coming in. Dudu is going to join up here, but already the damage is coming in. Q has landed, and Cuz has avoided it. Nice setup here from the side of DRX, but same time he's getting thrown around. And he does not go down, but a very nice play from Bulldog just to get this in the hands of Kwangdong Freecs. As now Cassante is beginning to go wild as the Dragon, yes, will go to the hands of DRX. But it should be 3 kills in favor of Kwangdong Freecs here, depending on what happens to Sponge, as he is on quite the excursion. And eventually will go down, right?
I think they want to give the kill to Bull as best as they can.
Right, guys?
He will.
This is happening. Bulldog, he didn't expect a Yone in his face and has to use his arm guard. Is going to dodge that one, but does not matter as Flash has to be used. Bulldog just overstaying in mid. He does get caught out by that one. So, yeah, I mean, he was there for a while. I thought maybe he had just walked up and didn't know that, you know, Satab was in the area and just kind of got ulted down, but that was not.
I mean, Bulldog is doing Dragon, and Sponge is hitting Baron as the team is walking back. Talk to each other, DRX. Because now you're about to lose Dragon, and you're starting this way too late. Sponge is super low. I'm worried, Valdez.
They're going to try to flip it, I think. I mean, Cuz is in the pit as we speak. They get the root here, but it's Cassante. As now they find Ondil, but he gets his Aftershock up. He stays alive. The damage isn't there. Pulls Sponge over the wall, does Dudu, but he's so far behind enemy lines. Will it matter as Cuz is going in? Satab sets him an ult on the 2, but kills nobody. And Sponge might be the first one to go down here. We got a TP, or rather a shield on him, and that's going to be enough as the damage comes in finally from the side of Kwangdong Freecs, and now maybe they will take the Baron.
I mean, so many different things. The damage, Sponge is just zoned away, and the team is cut in half, and even with the Yone ultimate to try to turn things around, where's the fault? There isn't going to be any. The fight was already over before it really began. The Baron was the MVP of that one. Is DRX a victim of themselves in this one?
Yeah, I mean, they tried to turn. They saw the Azir was on the Dragon. They saw him, you know, they had a very large lead in game 1, and they took that one very slowly. So I would imagine that this one is going to be even safer. No need to dive a turret into a Maokai. They're going to send out the Maokai ultimate. Everybody trying to stack up behind them, but now they're in a line as Satab is going to get that ult down, but the Senna just providing so much as artillery in the back, and that's a massive double knockup coming out from the side of Dudu. And they just stay together as a team, as a death ball, and they take out Sponge eventually.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like I said, Satab doesn't have any long-term damage they can offer in this fight. I mean, he pops ult, He's in there, and then he's like, well, I mean, that's it. I've done my job. I've done all I can.
He's trying to do it now, but he's alone. So that's going to be the end of that as Jonas Strong zooms in.
Punish the Senna. It's just becoming such a huge problem in every single game we've seen today. And we're going to add more to the list, though, so you could have done anything to try to really set up for nice dives, but it's just not meant to be in this one, Valdez. Doesn't look like.
Kwangdong in some trouble, and there are a lot of guys hounding him down. Everybody just running on him through the mid lane. Kwangdong Freecs did get into that, especially, you know, Setab, if he goes alone, probably just dies.
And that's why, I mean, when you can, the only target you can hit or the only target you can engage on, rather, or hit is the tank.
An angle? Oh, the knockup? Okay, but he's got Zonia's, and now the turn comes in, and the CC chain is there as Kuz follows him all the way in. Not sure he wanted to do that, but now the Setab, now the Yone is gone. He's out of the fight. He is pushed away, and Teddy is left for the fishes as well. The knockup comes in. Dusante is looking better than ever. Onville not going to hit that one, but Bulldog will, and does take out the Melio. And just like that, that's 3 kills. Trying to make it 4 is Kuz, as they don't have a wave.
No. Onville is, as you're trying to, you know, activate, or you're trying to, like, access the backline, so he's got so many resistances. He has the Rooker and shield, and I mean, you're just never going to break through that. You just can't. Not with Illusion. That they didn't get any dragons, so they're doing their due diligence on those right now, as Ondil is one man against the world, just standing menacingly, but still you've got a control ward in that brush. Setab, or rather Bulldog, is backing. Like, this is your one angle, DRX, and they are going to commit teleport flank here from Bulldog, teleport flank from Dudu.
I think that's all I can say. The damage is coming in, the hook lands, and DRX are just trying to get out of the pit. They're just trying to get out of here. Setab is going to take a bit of damage, but he does have that Karma back there, as well as the Melio. The poke is coming in here from the side of DRX, all going to be utilized by the Maokai. Keeps the 2 tanks in place, and no real follow-up on the damage. They're trying to get some into Dudu. Very nice ultimate comes in, but perfect timing on the Zonias here from the side of Bulldog, as Kuz with the kick, he gets Teddy in, and that is going to be the end of that Lucian immediately. Just like that, the bottom lane is gone, and Setab trying desperately to carry this team. He's not going to be able to do it this time around.
Bulldog down at sub 100 health.
Oh, nice timing on that knockup as well, as Bulldog is okay. He's going to flash it. He's fine. And it's only Rascal who survives, as the team is trying to group up for a push in mid.
Yep, trying to push to end here. I mean, the inhibitor turret is still up. Teddy's up in 30 here. Rascal's going to have to do some magic here, try to clear out these minions. First Montreal Q going to hit here. It's a cannon wave, though, and they should be able to block this out and keep the cannon alive and try to push for the Nexus. Teddy, alone as Lucian, shouldn't be able to get this done. And I think that's just going to be the end of the story.
Oh, he's going in as well. He's got his kickback even, as that will be the end of Rascal. And that will be the end of this game. It looks like the turrets will fall. The Nexus is laid bare. And that is game number 2, going in favor of Kwangdong Freecs with a 2-0 tonight.
Very